It is a season tradition of almost every open wheel series that you watch on iRacing, and that includes the Velocity Online Racing Series. The Indy cars come to Indianapolis, the corner of Georgetown and 16th Street, as we are here tonight for round number 6 of season 7, the traditional Indianapolis race. And after Fuji, Julian Altena leads AJ Musselman by 8 points. Of course, Jesper Ullman, who's not been here the last couple weeks, he's third. So you see the Indy Alliance with a 174-point lead already as we go into this race. The cars are warming up. Pace car will pull off. This is a brand new scan on the track. They literally just released this about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or so, and they're ready to race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The 7th Indy 500 underway. Patrick Krause is in trouble. Off track and already destroyed in the inside wall. No caution. And now they're wrecking off turn 4. Bruno Miranda has crashed it off turn 4, and the caution is out. I was going to say thank you, though, to Track Cams 22 for all the hard work they do for the Captain eSports Network. Oh, Miranda gets tagged into the inside wall by somebody. And what a miss by everyone else. Right there's the contact. And it is, I think it's Matt Houston that got into him. We will be getting a green flag this time, so they're working to shorten the yellows down in this race to produce more green flag racing here. And we'll take the green here at lap number 4, going to lap 5. 20 to 25 laps, you're going to be able to get on and take a fuel, so you're looking at a pretty good amount of pit stops here, at least 4 to get you to the finish of this race if we go green the rest of the way. And here we go, green flag. Jesper Ullman, De Groot, Musselman, Geisler, Watson, your top 5 as they go to turn 1. This guy's going to get into a rhythm, and De Groot, the man on the move. The 93, I am De Groot to the front. Now, I have not had a chance to watch much practice as these sessions have been up, so as I'm seeing the draft, it looks like going to work here. Is Jesper going to go past De Groot and take the lead back? Everybody else is kind of giving each other some room. Here's a potential pass for position. Shane Coogan, that red and black car inside lane, trying to get around Matthias Strauss, not able to do so. So we come by to complete lap number 13 right now. Omen continuing to do the swap, and it's working to a point. Musselman's hanging out about 4/10 or so back, but it's they haven't really been able to pull away. Sometimes when you do that whole switcheroo thing, you're able to pull away. Back here, Dan Marrera, Shane Coogan as they battle out for position, along with Sudik as they work their way through the field here. Right back there with the turn 4 racing, Sudik. He watches Shane Coogan look inside. Shane, part of that race first team. And Marrera, one of the cleanest drivers you'll ever race with. I mean, he knows how to, he'll get through a 24-hour race with no incident points if he could. That's the kind of driver he is. So top 3 separated by about 6/10 right now of a second. Everybody else just kind of hanging out, riding single file here as we get towards the first pit stops. Let's check on the guys back here. I look up and I see this guy almost getting chopped. Christopher Bryan back here with Tobias Nahra. These guys here all pitted at that caution. Now, of course, as we get towards the green flag, pit stop says, oh, up there, was that Coogan that got the wall? I saw the smoke. Yeah, he's feeling out his car right now. He knows he got damage probably from it. He made it through the corner. He might be okay. Probably just a 0x, but a scary situation there. Let's go back and see it. In the wake of, oh, you know what? He clipped the rumble strips there. And there's the smoke and the momentum loss. But yeah, he clipped the apron. And who will they come from? Let's see. De Groot's coming in. So the 93 going to be the first one to pit road. Lap 24. So as you see it now, this is a 5-stop race right now, potentially for him. Got to save a little bit to make it a 4-stopper if we go green the rest of the way. Again, only the one caution so far at lap 1. And now the cars, we're starting to get into the cars that stayed out and ran or pitted, I should say, at the caution. Those guys are coming to pit road now, and caution is out. Caution is out. Nahra has wrecked over in 3 and 4, and this is going to make things tricky. Oh, he's blinking out. That's his first issue. And he smacks the outside wall, and it sends him packing, unfortunately. Bam, inside wall. We got cars saying they're running out of gas coming to pit road here, so my oh my. Let's see how this all cycles out. I believe we're green. Yeah, we're green. Okay, I was going to say the caution thing didn't go away. AJ Musselman, leading Thomas Geisler, Julian Altena, Sebastian Kinder, and Luke Daniels, your top 5 as we go back to green. Somebody's got the wall there. Granado. I don't know if he got the wall, but he's out of shape. The Phoenix winner falling off the pace here a little bit. And Jesper Omen coming off pit road. I just caught this. Was this a strategy move? That is Jesper hit the inside or the outside wall, turn 2, so it bites somebody again. And because of that, Jesper Omens had to come to pit road and now sits a lap down in this race. So right now, his chances have kind of taken a big hit now after that caution, and now that situation there with the unscheduled pit stop. So unfortunately for Omen, who won the first 2 races, as I just mentioned, of the season, he now sits 20th right now. And I'm seeing him a lap down right now. So he needs a yellow and is going to need some help to get back on the lead lap, because they don't do lucky dogs here. You have to get the wave around. The positive here is when the other leaders pit, he could jump back to the lead lap. And if they get a yellow there, that could be probably the easier way for this to work out for him. DeGroot up there top side at 93. Shane Coogan now up to 4th. Let's throw up the strategy board here real quickly. There's what it looks like right now in the top 12, fuel mileage-wise. Everybody pretty much in the window right now, so pit stops should be opening. Let's keep an eye on who comes to pit road. And on pit road, Christopher Bryan right now, so there's the first of the scheduled stops. Remember, DeGroot was one of the first to pit road when the caution, or before the caution came out during the last run. So let's see if we see Nick peel off, or even AJ Musselman, who's led a lot of laps here in this middle stint of the race. I just heard somebody call out their pits. It might have been DeGroot. Off turn 4, it sure is. Here he comes. 60 miles an hour right there at that yellow cone to get to pit road. Through turn 4, Dan Morera's on pit road. Here comes the leader. Here comes second place. Don't want to hit each other. Great job by both. Very tough when you have a car coming in right there behind you to not get whacked. So these guys all leave pit road. Good stops for everybody. Don't see any penalties happening as of right now. As Kinder and Kraus going to come to pit road, hand it to Matt Houston. Oh, a little lock up there from Rouse. Houston going to be the last one to pit road, so it looks like we will make it through a cycle of pit stops here. Unlike the first time around when we got a caution in the middle of it. So that is going to be your leader as we come back from the cycle of pit stops. DeGroot going to have about a half a second on Shane Coogan, who's got about a half second on Musselman. Let's move up here. Sudik inside of Kinder for 6th. As we hit the halfway point this time by 62 laps in the books. That was a real good example right there of how this race is progressing when it comes to the lanes. Kraus going to try the bottom side here again. Well, you'll notice Kinder goes up here about 2 grooves up or so. And let's see if he can carry it off again. Yep, just like that. Look at that. I mean, that's how tough it is to pass with this way the track is set up in iRacing. I'm not going to complain about it. It produces great racing. Settled down a little bit up there at the front. I think those guys I think you're seeing this race kind of settle in now to a literal fuel mileage race. I mean, you're seeing drivers just kind of hang back now and save as much as they can to try to hit this 2-stopper. And I think once you get past lap 100 and get that final stop out of the way, at that point, I think the floodgates open up and you're going to see some racing. Oh, and he just got real loose and trying to hold on to it. Nice save there by Luke. Oh, into the wall hard. Somebody there's that Matt? No, it's Diego Pereno. And it's going to be DeGroot, the 93 car. He's been the first one to pit all day, and here he comes. He's bringing some others with him. Fran Herrera, Seb Alexander. It's Nick DeGroot there second. The battle on for the third position here. As Coogan and Altena battle it out, and there's Sudik right behind them as the cars try to draft their way up to be back in a pack again. This is really going to open up, I think, to be an exciting finish, and this is what we wanted. We have had 2 cautions so far in this race. Lap number 1, Bruno Miranda, unfortunately getting turned by the 66 off turn 4. Unfortunate situation there for Bruno. He's behind the wall because of it. That was caution number 1. Caution 2 happened after a spin with the Tobias Nahrach car. Otherwise, we have been clean and green throughout this race. I'm not even going to try to pronounce where he's from. I know what country he's from, but that's... yeah. And look at Coogan there, trying to go 2 for 1. You saw him make the draft on Julian, and he slides up with Matthias. That's the runs you can get here. And Shane's going to clear Julian there, but Julian's going to have a huge run down the straightaway here. And he's kind of got to take it, or else Sudik would probably take it. Not only that, look at this move by Julian. Going to go to second. Going to try to get the lead. How about that? Fourth to first in one set of corners. Takes third in turn 4. Goes down the straightaway and takes second at first. And now leads this race. And now Shane Coogan jumping to the top. Here in 6th gear all the way around. Now that is max save on fuel right there. Oh, and somebody has spun right here, turn 4. Christopher Bryan. And that is going to really put this race into an interesting spot. I heard him say he was pitting. Oh, yeah. Somebody clobbered him. Yeah, just got the confirmation from the admins. We are going green this time. So they're coming right up to the pace car, and we're going green off turn 4. Come off turn 4. Geisler getting out a little ahead there as we come to the green at completion of lap 98. 27 laps to go. Oh, happy anniversary, Mr. Ramirez. These guys get up to speed here, and I see smoke. And around goes Roush, and that's going to bring the caution out. I don't think Roush hit anything. You see the smoke there popped out, and then he just gets tagged. A lot of cars coming to top it off right now. I like that move. In the hands of Thomas Geisler, Julian Altena, Nick Sudik, Shane Coogan, Matthias Kraus, the top 5 as we go back to green. Kind of a slower restart. First car out of line back there. We see 3 wide with DeGroot up front. Julian Altena to the lead as they try to break the draft. Shane Coogan, an oval driver, or a specialty oval driver, I should say. Oh, caution is out. Roland Roush has wrecked over in turn 2. Williams Renault, and once again, contact. Oh no. The same cars hit each other. So time-wise, 14 laps to go in this race. As battle for the lead, Coogan trying to make moves here. Julian trying to block, being defensive. Racing is intense now, boys. Time to go. As now Julian's going to get help. No, they're going to go 3 wide. Geisler to the bottom. And got it. 1 career win for that 16 car. Came at Chicagoland a couple seasons ago. And now Thomas Geisler leads in Indy. 3 wide again for second. Oh, into the wall. Julian got it good. Oh, and another car, Luke Daniels. has tagged the wall turn 2, but nobody's around him. We will stay green. And I just heard somebody over the radio say they might run out of gas at the checkered flag. Oh boy. 2.5 miles to go. White flag from Indy. Two cars in a draft. You see Kraus making a move inside. That's going to take them 2 out. Sudik up the track, going to lose third. De Groot to the lead. He's got to protect as Geisler moves topside. Side by side, they come racing. To the line, De Groot runs out, and Geisler wins the Indy 500. De Groot ran out of gas off 4. Second career win for the German driver Geisler. Geisler wins it over Kraus, De Groot, Cabrol, and Sudik, your top 5. Musselman, Pereno, Alexander, Kinder, 2 Sebastians there, 8th and 9th. Matt Houston finishes 10th. 11th goes to Julian Alton at 12th. Fran Herrera, Dan Herrera, and Morera, 12th and 13th. Coogan 14th, Luke Daniels 15th, Roland Roush 16th, Christopher Bryan, Joshua Tucker 19th goes to Watson, Jesper Oman, Jose Granado, Matthias Strauss, Tobias Nahra, Kraus, Miranda, Forsyth, and Woodall. Those guys didn't start, unfortunately, but the 25 cars that raced today put on a fantastic effort. Either way, we'll be back in 2 weeks from Watkins Glen. With that being said, we head out, and remember, this isn't just a game, it's iRacing. See ya!